Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So hit that thumbs up to connect with this video. Make sure you leave a kind comment for myself or for somebody else to find. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you know when I post videos. And as always, if you know somebody who will resonate with these messages, go right ahead and share them. All of that helps out this YouTube channel and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, so this message is for the Pisces Collective. I'll put a placement on you Pisces. If you are intuitively guided to come and watch this video and you are not a Pisces, that is perfectly fine. These are spirit messages and what they want you to know when you come across this video. They are timeless and they are general, which means when the time is right and you are meant to find the message, you will. It is a general message, so only take what resonates with you. We are doing a different type of divination this time. We're going to use dice divination and these oracle cards to bring forward your message. So let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit wants to address with you, Pisces. What does Spirit want to address with the viewer or the Pisces Collective, whoever is going to watch this video? Okay, so they want you to take a moment to check in with yourself. So you could be getting some sort of a download here. Butterflies to me represent transformation. So it says stop. Now's not the time to rush into that decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Memories. Okay, so you could see both of these women. They look like they're positioned the same. Both got their heads down. They both got their eyes closed. These are strong. So I could be talking to a woman. I could be talking to a same-sex relationship. I also could be talking to somebody who's very much in their feminine energy. You take that message as it resonates with you. All right, so memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are rising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So you have somebody on the other side that is telling you to take that moment before you rush in and make some sort of a decision. Ask us for guidance. Ask your soul for guidance, because there is definitely a message coming in when you find this video. Let's see. There's a rose in the background. There's a key. There's a candle. There's a heart. So somebody could be very much, I'm getting a Cancer energy here, where somebody could be becoming very nostalgic. Somebody is being very nostalgic. And they're like remembering something, perhaps remembering a loved one or remembering a past relationship. We have, this is yellow, so we got solar plexus energy. Solar plexus is your life force energy. It is your strength, your courage, okay? So somebody is very, very nostalgic here. And they're really pointing that key out to me in the candle. The white candle. So some of you may need to maybe burn a white candle in honor of your ancestors. Maybe do some sort of a memorial with their picture. I also feel for some of you, you could be meeting up with them in your dream state, or maybe in when you meditate, close your eyes. They could be popping into your third eye. Pisces, you are the most psychic of all the signs. You're very intuitive. You're very psychic. Also, too, Pisces, you rule the house of hidden enemies. So think about that. That's why they're telling you to stop before you make some sort of a decision here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll the dice for you, Pisces. That one landed right in my lap, and it's a number 1. So your thoughts are manifesting. Something could be dropping into your lap. And the answer could be yes to a question. Maybe to stop and think about a decision before you jump into it. Think about what happened in the past, maybe. So that's why maybe somebody's being nostalgic. All right, so all the dice are here in the center of the circle. So we have a 5, a 4, which is a 9, and a 2, which adds up to an 11. So you could be seeing 11. This is talking about mastering something. An 11 means some form of separation is on the horizon, whether it's permanent or temporary. It will be important. It will be an important experience. It'll be a life-changing experience. So we'll start with the 5 here. 5s are about new unexpected relationship will soon brighten your life. It will be beneficial, enjoyable, and memorable memories. Okay, so somebody could be thinking about a past relationship here. Is something that I'm getting. And maybe you're thinking about why you two broke up. Okay. A current situation will be beset by difficulties. This could be some disappointing news on its way as well. So stop, because maybe this relationship is just not meant to happen. Okay? So before you make this decision, get yourself balanced. Take that moment to think about this act before you jump into maybe rushing in to a past relationship. Think about why the relationship did not work in the first place. Okay? Because this is going to be a life-changing decision. Life-changing choice. You could very well get your heart broke. So you're being asked to ground your energy. Remain in the present moment. Don't remain in the past. Remain in the present moment. And breathe. Breathe. And then ask for some guidance about this. Before you reach out to somebody, stop and think about that. Because you're being nudged here. You're being nudged to go in perhaps a different direction. Because somebody is mastering something. Somebody could be temporarily separating from a particular person that they're in a relationship with, and maybe moving towards somebody in the past. I also feel this energy of maybe some sort of a lie. Is something else I'm getting. Remember I said about the yellow, your willpower, your strength? Somebody is very much in the past. Somebody is stuck very much in the past. And you're being asked to stop. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about why something did not work. It didn't work for a reason with the 11 energy. It did not work for a reason. And that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It did not work for a reason. So, this could be an unexpected situation. You're going to be disappointed if you don't heed the advice. I feel like you need to go in a different direction. Wholeheartedly, you need to go in a different direction instead of going back to the past. If you don't want to be in the current relationship you're in, move to the forward, move to the present, find something new, right? Something that's healthy, right? Healthy on the heart. And that's confirmation. We're going to give these a nice quick shuffle here for the Pisces collective. Show us a sign that the Pisces is seeing. What is a sign that you're showing the Pisces collective? Hardships, thorns. So, again, you could be thinking about the hardship, the thorns that was in your side in this past relationship. That's very key. You're going to achieve something new if you let go of the past, because you have some sort of an important decision to make. Pen, creation. So you could be receiving a letter. You may need to sit down and journal. I just heard pros and cons. Do it pros and cons. The pros of the relationship and the cons of the relationship. And I guarantee you're going to have a bigger cons list than you are a pros list. Why? Because there was a lot of hardships. You know, somebody was very weak in the relationship. Somebody thought somebody was dumb, stupid, right? That's confirmation. There was a lot of illusions. Somebody didn't want to work. Somebody did not want to put in the work in the relationship at the time. That's why you're being asked to breathe. And then ask your soul for guidance. Okay? So let's pull another oracle card. This is a love oracle card. April 7th, May 24th, February 9th could be significant. May 6th, April 7th. Those could all be significant dates. I don't know why they made me do that, but look, adventure or admired. I don't know why I said adventure. Understanding. Yeah, you need to understand something. What you need to understand is why something did not work in the first place. And that you're being offered an opportunity to create something new. So stop before you rush into making some sort of a decision when it comes to a past relationship here. Because we do have the 2 energy that talks about relationships. Okay? And the 9 energy talks about why things didn't work out in the first place. Somebody wants to come in and patch something up from the past because they're like very nostalgic. I was happy when we were together. We were together through all the hardships when, yeah, I feel like it's just a hard luck story and you're mastering it for some of you. This was a very important experience. That is why somebody is being nostalgic. I also feel like you're mastering a lesson by ending and completing a cycle of hard relationships. You understand why things didn't work in the past. What is a positive message that you want to bring to the Pisces collective? For some of you, you may be ending cycles from past relationships and realizing why the ones did not work. You know, you're understanding why maybe some of the relationships did not work in the past. And why they were so hard on you. For some of you, I'm getting like 2 different stories here. Magnetize and attract. So you are attracting people to you. You are attracting relationships to you. Okay? You're very magnetic. You're very beautiful. This reminds me of the Queen of Wands energy. Very positive, vibrating energy. Somebody's going to be very disappointed because I feel like there's 2 different stories here. One story I'm getting is you're mastering a lesson here on a personal level. Somebody wants to come in and patch things up because they are being nostalgic. They're thinking about all the good times that you had. For others of you, I feel like you were disappointed in the past by these hard relationships. And now you're understanding why things did not work. Okay? And through that, you are in this Queen of Wands energy where you are drawing the right people to you. Inner child and shadow work, yeah. Somebody needed to do some shadow work here. Like a dark night of the soul. Where maybe somebody played on their weaknesses. So that's why you're being asked to stop before you rush into a decision to accept somebody's apology. You need to understand why it didn't work in the first place. The key lies within you. You have an opportunity to create something new out of this relationship. Yeah. So, Pisces, you needed to do some inner child work. You needed to face that shadow. Face the shadow of disappointments when it comes to past relationships. Face the shadow of difficulties, the hardships that you've had. You needed to do some inner child work because the inner child holds them wounds. That's that sacral chakra. Somebody has some childhood wounds they needed to work on. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.